Energy, whether at family, community, corporate or national level, is a key driver to economic development. Africa's rivers and falls are an easy source of hydropower. Today, however, industrialization, one of the economic pillars of Africa's fast-growing economy, is producing harmful emissions. Africa's population, according to the United Nations Population Fund, continues to grow and is already exceeding the 1 billion mark. This has shrunk the volume of natural forests that are the major source of wood fuel. Here in Zambia, a country of 13 million people, 70% of the population relies on charcoal for cooking. The result, an estimated 300 hectares of forest the size of Zanzibar Island is destroyed in Zambia alone every year.
It's massive deforestation, and it is driven primarily by a combination of factors. The energy is part, but there is also a very important component to do with land use change for settlement, for agriculture, and the unsustainable production of charcoal itself is a major concern because there is a big market out there.
The Worldwide Fund for Nature was founded in 1961, and one of its main concerns was how best to manage natural resources and protect the same through appropriate interventions. Through its Earth Hour initiative, an annual event in which cities across the world simultaneously switch off lights for an hour, WWF's advocacy for clean energy has spread across 178 nations. And as big cities switched off their lights, Africa's villages like this one in Zambia switched on their clean energy sources.
I'm using a supermoto stove. It's user-friendly and it's even cheaper to use the pellets.
The pellets made from sawdust are sold in supermarkets and some petrol stations. Patricia is, however, able to enjoy her cooking due to the support of the Swedish government, which through WWF has subsidized the price of the supermoto stoves she owns.
The other distribution that we've been doing a lot of is actually going out to the high-density areas, the compounds. We've been going to churches, we've been working with women's groups.
In the Democratic Republic of Congo, the concept of Eco Makala is changing the way domestic energy is consumed in Goma town, home to huge volumes of population settling here as a result of political strife.
The aim was to reduce charcoal consumption in Goma town, and the other side it was to set up tree plantation to enable local population to produce themselves, to reduce deforestation inside Virunga National Park and to protect the ecosystem.
The trees are harvested after every 4 to 5 years and used to produce affordable charcoal.
Na kwa sasa kupitia msaada wa WWF wamekusha kutufundisha jinsi gani ya kuchoma makala, hali ya kisasa, na hasa hapo tena wamekusha kuinua uchumi.
By 2014, over 8,000 hectares of trees had been planted to produce Eco Makala.
Hizi jiko ni nzuri sana. Kwa mama hii jiko imewasaidia sana. Kwa sababu ile wakati ambayo alikuwa akienda tafuta makala wala kuni porini, kwanza wengi walikuwa wakibakwa kule, wengine nyoka zitawaluma. Hizo hatari zote mama amepumzika, anastarehe sasa, anaikala.
Between 2007 and 2014, WWF's clean energy projects benefited over 1 million people and over 200,000 households. More than 100,000 energy-saving cook stoves and 8,000 home solar lighting units have been distributed in Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania, and the Democratic Republic of Congo. Uganda's clean energy village of Kasese now stands out in the continent.
Kasese District 1 was chosen because of key considerations. One of it was the poverty status within Kasese. Secondly was Kasese's geographical location. In terms of 60% of the area in Kasese is more under the protected areas. The other bit is the low energy access or low electrification rate, which was around about 7.2% at the time we started this.
The partnership between WWF and the Wildlife Foundation in Kenya is a narrative that makes the human-wildlife conflict and the solution to the same a record case study. A solar-powered deterrent measure has seen the Maasai community today keep off the predators and also benefited them in terms of education and saving on fuel use.
We are very much benefit for the light because we have in the boma, whereby we are getting a tight security for our property or our animal. We have in the house, whereby we have in the kitchen, we have very bright light. We have forgotten about kerosene.
Nilipokuwa natumia taa ya koroboi, ilikuwa inanisumbua macho. Na siku yenye naleta homework nakosa kufanya juu ya hakuna mafuta taa.
The hope, new life and technology that WWF has brought about is a major mark of its footprint in the African villages.
We have an overall vision as the Energy Program for Africa of a future where 100% of all energy needs in Africa are met from renewable energy by 2050.
As we do pilot work in energy, like for example in Uganda, you will have seen it, we've taken on one whole district to bring energy into that district through sustainable energy source. That is to show the government that it is doable. A government can take up and scale that up nationally. And so the whole approach really is about demonstrating, trying to scale up, innovating, while at the same time trying to also attack the overarching drivers of biodiversity loss.